What is going on, everyone? This is AntCap24 from Playbook GG, and in today's video we're going to continue our mini scheme on the gun doubles offset week. Now, if this is the first time checking out our channel and you want to win more games playing Madden, hit that subscribe button below. Don't forget to also click that bell icon to make sure you never miss any of our videos. So for this video, guys, we're going to look at the play called Switch. And this is one of my favorite route combinations to beat cover 2, but I am going to show you how it beats other coverages as well, because we did go ahead and highlight our last play in yesterday's video as a cover 2 beater. So what we're going to do here is we're going to block our running back, and then we're going to take this A tight end, and we're going to motion to the left to make sure that we're consistent with yesterday's motion, so we can kind of basically be more deceptive of what we want to do and kind of make everything look the same. I want to put the B on a comeback, and this is the route combination. If you see the A, he's currently at an 8-yard out. I want to make sure that I point that out on this play, because we're going to show you a little bit of how to get a 10-yard out and how to get a 12-yard out from this position. What you're going to see here is the A is going to go, and he's going to get underneath those cloud flats, and that Y is going to basically take his player down the field because they man activate on that short wheel, and you're going to be able to get some easy yards. Now, if I go ahead and do the same exact route combination, but I go and take this A and I smart route him at the line of scrimmage, you're going to see that he ends up going 12 yards on its route now. But when I move him over, it turns into a 10-yard route. So I've already showed you an 8-yard route. This is going to be a 10-yard route. And what you're going to see is that the A is going to go at the 10-yard. He's going to go underneath, throw it to him, get yourself a good, 12 to 15 yards. If you want to go a little bit further with this, and the reason why you would change up your depths, it's really depending on how much pressure they show you. If they're showing a lot of pressure, you're going to want that guy to go break at 8 so you can get the ball to him. If they're not showing you a lot of pressure, you're blocking everything well, then go ahead and smart route him while he's in the backfield, and now you're going to see he's doing a 12-yard out. And when you see that, it's just basically going to give you a little bit better timing on it. You're going to be able to throw it there, and now you're going to see how you're going to get yourself that 15 to 17 pretty easily. So there are 3 options with this that make that work. Now I want to show you basically why we do the comeback route. When we move this guy over, what we're going to see is that this comeback route is going to be man-matched by the cornerback, whether he's in soft squats or cloud flats if they don't reset them because of the 4x1 formation. You got 4 people to the lower left, 1 to the right. All you got to do is wait for him to get to the peak of his route, throw a bullet to him, and you're going to see how easy that's going to be, and you're going to be able to get a 20, 25-yard gain. Now, this also works to the wide side of the field, okay? And I want to make sure that I show you this because it's something that you're going to want to know that it works anywhere on the field, right? Same exact route combination. The A is going to be able to make the break. I do prefer that you leave him on the 8-yard route when it's to the wide side, because you want the player basically to get a quicker break so that because he's got to go more distance, just to make sure that the timing's there, throw it to him, and you're going to get yourself an easy 12-yard gain, right? Now, there are times to where people are going to try to jump that A route, and I want to make sure that I show you that this X route does a great job if a player gets lazy. So what I basically do is I'm always looking for the A as my first option, but I'm looking in the middle of the field and checking to see if they're leaving the middle of the field open, whether it's a user that's supposed to be there or whether it's just a mid-read. If they don't put a deep blue there, this X is going to split the safety. So I'm looking here, I'm looking at A, but I see that the guy stopped. Unfortunately, got hit on that play. I'm going to show it to you again here. But what you're going to see is that if that mid-read stops and he's not a deep blue, then you should change your focus to hitting the A to hitting the X. So I'm looking at the A the whole time. I'm looking at that middle linebacker. He stops. Then I know that I can go ahead and hit him and be able to split those defenders. So it's going to give you a nice opportunity, especially if you're not targeting that player in the middle of the field early in the game. They may not feel like a deep blue. It might be a wasted zone for them, and then you make them pay. Now, that's basically everything on that side. Now, I want to show you something with the B. Now, if I go ahead and a player goes in and is a very smart player and he resets his zones, he's going to do underneath coverage, over the top coverage. This is where the B route comes into play on the short side of the field. When I move the tight end over, you see how the B goes to the line of scrimmage and actually widens out? That's going to make his comeback a little bit more scrunched against the sideline, and it's very similar to the concept if you guys have or been following me on my other YouTube channel for a while. It's the hangman type route, right? So he's going to go 25 yards and stop. So watch what happens here. The B gets an outside release. We're waiting for him to go. As soon as he stops, we're going to be able to throw it to him and catch that ball right there in traffic. and we're talking a good, he caught the ball at the 20-yard line. We're at the 45. It's a 25-yard gain on that if they are resetting it. So I want to make sure that you see that. If they reset it, I want to make sure you see that on the left side, we still would have gotten the same route combination. Right here, if you saw that they reset it, this guy is still going to go up the field. We're still going to be able to hit that guy and have that. So it's a 1-2 read, right? So it's not like anything changes when they reset it other than the player on the right. Now, the last thing I like to do, I know I'm doing a lot of things with cover 2, but I want to make sure that I kind of harp this, is use this running back as a delayed route. It can potentially be a screen for you if you time it right. And it really depends, to be honest with you, of how long he's got to wait to block and then put it out. But it is something that I kind of mix in just to have some fun with it. So to the wide side of the field, what you want to do is leave that guy there. You're going to wait. Once he goes there, now we're going to throw it to him. And you're going to see that you're going to have that ability to kind of get some yards with your player. Just another thing, another wrinkle, something to put into somebody's mind. What you're going to see here on that play is that if you do that once, a lot of times what's going to happen is that the user player is going to jump down on him. And if he jumps down on him, what you're going to end up doing is you're going to look for that S post across the middle, and you're going to be able to throw it to him. It's just kind of one of those things that you want to set up early in the game. So now let's look at cover 3. And what you're going to see here with cover 3 is that I'm going to base the line. I'm going to start off with hard flats. The real player that you're really looking for is the X receiver here. And the reason for that is he gets underneath the safety. So watch how the A goes to the outside. Once you see that the safety goes here, you're going to throw it behind him, and you're just really going to have a nice opportunity to throw it to him. That's really my option there. If they're playing cloud flats, what you're going to see here with cover 3 is, let me get cover 3 out there. What you see with cover 3 with the hard flats is that, the cloud flats, is that route is still going to get underneath him, that tight end. So you can definitely use that to your advantage. Watch the A, he's going to get underneath that cloud flat. Everybody's going to get driven back, and you're still going to be able to throw that ball. So that's why I like this a lot more to the wide side of the field when I'm going against cover 3, just because of the way that you're going to be able to throw that ball. It does work to the short side. I'm not saying it won't. It just, you won't get as many yards. So let me just go ahead and show you cover 3 against the cloud flats here. It's the same type principle where 2 routes are going to drive off that player, and you're going to be able to get that route, right? So here's A. The guys are getting driven back. You're throwing it underneath them, and you're going to get yourself some yards. You're just driving back that player, right? If you're going against, just a normal cover 3, then you're basically going to have a little bit of a tighter throw to the middle of the field here, but it is an option for you. And I just want to make sure that you see it, that you're going to go ahead, watch the A. He's going to basically be your first option at all times. You're going to throw it to him, and you're going to see that that guy actually will man match on that player when you do that. So that's an easy throw. And then when you're on the wide side of the field, you're going to want to look at the S post against normal cover 3 just to make sure. I know I'm kind of going pretty quickly, but I don't want to make this video so long that I'm going through every little coverage of everything. So here it is again. You're going to see that the A is always your first read. Do you like it? And then the X is the next read. See how that works? And I want to make sure that you see that, okay? Now, let's go look at cover 4. With cover 4, what I like about it, I'm going to go ahead and look at cover 4 drop. And I'm going to start off with your hard flats. You're going to have an opportunity to hit not only the X, but the Y here, okay? And the reason why is because the Y, you can throw it to the sidelines. So what you're going to see here is that the A goes to the outside. Once that guy goes to the outside, now you can throw this ball over there, and he's going to be open, okay? It's because the S post takes the cover 4 coverage to the inside, but you're also going to have that ability to throw it to him, right? So watch here with the cover 4. And this is just one of those route combinations that I really like when it comes to, attacking those type things. A is always your first read. Don't like it. Now you're going to go X is your next read. And that was just a terrible throw. I don't know what happened on that throw. Let me show that again. And what you're going to see here again, cover 4. You want to pass lead that to the middle. And Ryan just wanted to make sure he made things tough on me that time. So here's cover 4 again. You're going to see here that the Y is going to be open to the outside, but now this is the throw right here to the cover 4 guy, right? If you can click on your player, come to the ball, it's going to help you not get the ball, loose, but it definitely is going to be an option there. And then, if you're to the wide side of the field, to the left side of the field here, you can always do the comeback, especially against cover 4 with hard flats. That's going to be something that you can hit as well. So let me show you here with cover 4 drop, hard flats. You can definitely look at that player as an option. Here we go. The player is going to go to the outside. I'm going to step up in the pocket, throw that ball right there, and you can hit him. So you got a lot of options on this play. Doesn't matter if it's cover 2, cover 3, cover 4. You're going to have some great success with it. Obviously it's the best against cover 2, but that doesn't mean that you can't go ahead and make your reads to where you go tight end first, then you're going to want to go with the S post second, or the comeback, depending on who you want to key on. And then obviously the wheel against cover 4 is a nice option for you as well. Now, if you like this video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and make sure you check out these videos below for the most helpful Madden tips. If you're looking to learn from the best players in the world, head over to www.playbook.gg for the most detailed game plans in Madden.